judge has ruled that documents naming dozens of Jeffrey Epstein's associates will be unsealed in early January. More than 150 people are expected to be identified. The judge set to release this January 1st.
She herself said, dealt with Epstein on a sexual nature. So if you hadn't heard already, there is a possibility, and I will say possibility because you know how things work in this world, that there's going to be a dump of names from the Epstein client list on the 1st of January. Now, many people are saying, well, we already have the names. We have this, we have that. No, not these names. You have names that were somehow on a client list for flying or may have possibly been to the island. And even in that island list, we don't even know for sure. But this particular list are the list of names that are named in the lawsuit by Ms. Giuffre. When you know that case that went with Maxwell and all that stuff, these are the names, 150 names, and the judge has offered those people a chance to submit to keep their names from the public eye. Now, I'm one that's like, why are you giving them that chance? It's just, to me, that seems like an illegal activity they were involved in, so why should they be exempt from being known, especially if they're letting free and this is some kind of settlement and all that crap? Why even give them the option? But I'm not the one that makes the rules. I just have to sit by and watch them violate it. So when we looked at it, the names that they're going to dump, and this is what they say, okay? As of now, these names are redacted, or they have John Doe or Jane Doe as the person right now, but come the first, we'll start seeing names of the people that Ms. Giuffre said were available to Epstein, dealt with Epstein, and not just in a business form or may have had money through him. These were people that she herself said dealt with Epstein on a sexual nature. Whether that be for kids, adults on the island, they were mentioned and named in her lawsuit. Now, we're going to definitely stay on top of it, and if it does get dumped, trust and believe that we will be here to go through each and every name. But please understand, this is not the same list that's been circulating for the last 4-5 years. It is a completely different list. I'm not saying, nor is Too Strong saying, nor is Corey saying, because I have to itemize each one of us because apparently it does not translate well. None of us are saying that there won't be names on this list that you have not seen or heard of already. But the list that matters is the one that's linked to actual court documents that's provable, and literally no one can negate it. So what's going to happen once we see the names? Well, that's up to the public. We may see some names on there, and I've been told some former presidents. Will we be surprised by whose names are on there? Some of us are not going to be surprised. Some of us are going to be like, I knew that one. That one looked like would. So when we do get them, and they will be dumped, and well, let me say they will. Let me not say will. If I know anything about government and hiding shady acts, is that at any moment, something could just pop up and they say, well, we thought about it and we don't think it's in the best interest of the American people for you to know. Can that happen? Oh, most definitely. But if they do release it, Too Strong will be right here to jump on that and let you know each and every single link that they have ever had to anyone, including Epstein, and exactly how we should approach their situation. Now, we're not going to tell you what to do. As usual, we'll give you the information, and you do with it what you will. What we will hope you do is that you will look at this thing with all seriousness. Because at the end of the day, the names do matter because they were involved in something completely nefarious. And if we say we do care about what they were doing because it was affecting kids, then you will act accordingly. So as for now, until it drops, we leave that in your hands, and we will see you when it finally becomes public knowledge.